Had 3 boxes of meat.
Yeah.
A couple boxes of chips and stuff.
Yeah. Good afternoon, EagleNick Audits. It is a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and I'm back over here at the Lakeshore Park, where they got a lot better of an internet connection than over there at that Al Rollins Park. So the audio and the video should be a whole lot better. I hope that everyone is having a super blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Now, old EagleNick here's one of his crow buddies up there in one of them pine trees. Gonna give it a chance to maybe call out a few more times, and I'll see if I can't get it to come over here and see us. Did y'all catch that? See if we can get it to come over.
They was a bald eagle out here.
I seen a hawk flying over here.
There was a bald eagle that was up here in the woods.
Was it? Cool.
Yeah. It was flying over and getting stuff out of the.
Yeah, now these two gentlemen over here said they was an eagle up there in the woods, and I knowed I'd seen one up there at the Hag Mill Lake Reservoir the other day. They may not be a bald eagle over here now, but there is an EagleNick Audits. And I got a full head of hair, if you know what I mean, Bern.
There was a bald eagle and a golden eagle.
Our crow buddy's sitting over there in that big old tall pine tree. It don't want to come over here because we're in the open sun, except up and under this here shed. Now, EagleNick Audits calls it a shed. Some people calls it a pavilion or a gazebo. But old EagleNick is just one of them there hillbillies, and I call it what it is, if you know what I mean, Vern. I don't use them there fancy words. But it is a good place to get out of that there blazing sun. The temperatures has rose drastically again. Now, it is nowhere near as hot as it has been being. I think we are hovering right around 80 degrees or maybe a little higher. Now, back a month or so ago, we was up into the triple digits where we broke 100 degrees quite a few days in a row. But we are about to reach the month where it should cool off drastically from the way that it normally is. So how's everyone doing this afternoon? I know I'm nearly an hour late from my normal times. I usually do that lunchtime live stream. But I was over there checking out. Hey, y'all have a good one. Be safe out there, brothers.
All right.
And I see a dirt dauber over there landed, and there's a bunch of them bees over there flying around in the grass. Now, they could actually be dirt daubers this time instead of being bees. That is two of my homeless friends. They are very good guys. You know, the situation they're having to be in right now, they are staying in a tent somewhere. I did not try to ask them where they were staying. Yesterday was the tall one's Jason's birthday. Now, EagleNick Audits had $10 in my pocket yesterday when the shorter guy said that it was his brother's birthday. So I gave him that $10 so he could get his brother something for his birthday. We got one of them yellow butterflies flying by if I can ever catch up with it. Now, they say when you see a butterfly that someone who has passed away is thinking about you. Now, I think about my wife every day who passed away. We got a dragonfly flying around. But EagleNick Audits does not have a whole lot of money myself, but you know, it was Jason's birthday yesterday. Now, everybody should have a little money on their birthday to be able to have a pleasant birthday, especially if you're in a situation to where that you are homeless, having to live in a tent somewhere. Now, those are definitely wasps. They're black on the top, but they have a orange colored body that is shaped like you definitely know it has got a stinger on the end of it. Couple of bumblebees or carpenter bees flying around right there. But now my crow buddy is over in one of them big pine trees. I don't know for sure which one he's in. You hear him calling? Now he's staying in that pine tree because it is shady over there. There he is. I see him. There's two of them now moving around. Good afternoon, John. It is an honor to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? Now, I'm over here at the Lakeshore Park, the site of the Ken White indoor soccer practice. They have a big old track and a big old soccer field out here in the center. Now, there are some gentlemen over here using the soccer field right now. I hear my crow buddies over there calling. Hello, Miss Valerie. How are you doing today? EagleNick is honored to say hello to Valerie. I hope that y'all are having a blessed day. Now, EagleNick is over here at the Lakeshore Park. I am under this big gazebo. Of course, I have my bicycle with me. That is how I get around. I have my chicken noodle soup can here to hold up my phone. I have my cigarettes. Them there 24/7 Red 100s box. Now, EagleNick brought him 2 bottles of that there red Kool-Aid today. One of them is cherry and one of them is that there Hawaiian punch. So I should be good to go on having something to keep me hydrated. I see my crow buddies flying around up in the tree. See one in the very top of the tree, then there's 1 or 2 on the lower limbs. Root beer. What's so special about saying that there root beer? Now, John, if you live close enough, old EagleNick might visit you one day, but EagleNick does not have a vehicle. Now, some people calls it a vehicle, but EagleNick calls it a vehicle. All I have is a bicycle. Now, somebody's been throwing a lot of cigarettes down over here. I try to keep them picked up. But the only way EagleNick has to get around is this here rock rider. Now, I purchased it from a guy off of Facebook Marketplace, but now he originally purchased a bike from that there Walmart. So if you need a good bicycle, EagleNick would like to recommend that there rock rider bicycle to you that they sell at the Walmart. I happen to have a ST50 Sport Trail. Now, they are awesome bicycles. It is a 21 speed, has 7 gears from low to high, 1 through 3. They come with B20 all-terrain dry tires on them, 26 by 2 inch. You will see here that they were designed in France, but they are made in the USA. The bicycle design came from France. There's one of our duck buddies over there. Hello, Colorado. Kanisha, how you doing? Glad to see you. How far do you live there, John? Here's a couple more cigarettes I need to pick up. Somebody throw down. Now, I don't like to leave these on the ground. I try to keep them all picked up as well as any trash I see. This happens to actually be one of them there Walmart receipts. Root beer. Now, EagleNick Audits does not drink that there root beer. Boy, it sure has got blurry. There we go. I had it zoomed in. I did not know that. Now, EagleNick has some Hawaiian fruit punch and some of that there cherry great value drink. Yeah, EagleNick does not have any beans. Now, I have a can of chicken noodle soup, but it is used to prop my phone up with, like so. That way, EagleNick Audits is hands-free. You know what I mean, Vern? A can of chicken noodle soup is good for more than just eating. You can also use it to prop up one of them there cell phones. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick can even multitask with one of them there cans of soup, if you know what I mean. Good afternoon, Pooh Noah. That is EagleNick Audits, NICK, you old goat roper. No, oh, EagleNick Audits just uses that there can of chicken noodle soup. It is the condensed soup, you know. Chicken noodle condensed soup. It does a body good. And it also does good for that there cell phone to hold it up. It seems to work real good, if you know what I mean, Vern. Plus, if I get hungry enough, I could just eat that there soup too. Just add water. Good afternoon, Joseph Ramirez. How you doing? Yes, sir, John. I'm still here, brother. Yes, sir, Joseph Ramirez. That's exactly what old EagleNick is doing today. I'm just chilling out over here at the Lakeshore Park. I'm enjoying the company of my crow friends over there in that big pine tree. They keep calling out. Yeah, Pooh Noah, them there beans might be good for the old heart, but they ain't too good for your underwear because they can tear them apart. You know what I mean, Vern? Hillbilly Deluxe. Root beer. Now, if you're going to get you any of that there root beer, old EagleNick says you ought to get that there Bargs root beer or that there A&W root beer. Now, old EagleNick Audits thought of exactly that today. Pooh Noah, I thought about last night trying to do a fishing video today because today is Friday. You know, they generally have fish at that there Providence Ministries every Friday night. So I was thinking about doing a fishing live stream or video this morning, but old EagleNick got up, was feeling a little bit run down. That is why I just did that there live stream live from the Eagle's Nest this morning. But EagleNick got a little recharge, so I decided to come over here to the Lakeshore Park. I see my little crow buddies over there flying around. They're actually landing on the ground now. They're all hitting the ground over there. Let's see if I can pull them in for you. They must be something on that there ground they're after. Ah, ah! Got two more of them, three more flying at the tree. There looks like there's already three on the ground, so there's about 6 or 7 of them over there. And I can hear them there cicadas over there hollering. Now that sort of looks like a Dalton Police Department car sitting right yonder. Let's walk over here by the bathroom and see if I can get a better look to see if that is a police vehicle. Or vehicle, as old EagleNick likes to call it. Let's audit this here water one more time. Oh, no water. Now that water cuts on and off right here, but oh, EagleNick. Yeah, that definitely looks like a Dalton Police Department car sitting over there. We're going to try to get a look just to see if it might be. It sure does look like one from here. Now, I do not know if that internet would work that far or not. But I do not believe it is. It is solid white on the side. I don't know. It may be. But no, it ain't, because they're usually not solid white on the side of them. It sure did look like one from the front. But I guess that's just the way the sun is hitting it. But we do have excellent Wi-Fi the closer you get here to that there building. Now, if you have to use the restroom over here at Lakeshore Park, where they have the soccer field and the track, they do have a porto toilet. They do have restrooms, but they are usually always locked. Now, here's a can somebody's left laying here. Oh, Modelo Cerveza. Ooh, it looks black. Oh, it's got a cigarette in it. But we're going to throw this in the garbage over here. Now, y'all know old EagleNick wasn't drinking it because I do not drink alcohol. But we're going to throw it in this here garbage can. EagleNick Audits lives in Dalton, Georgia. That is spelled D-A-L-T-O-N, Georgia 30720. We are the carpet capital of the world. Now I'm going to show you these here men's restrooms. For some reason, they decided to keep them locked. Now that is a crying shame, because if a family came over here, unless there was only one of them had to use that their restroom, the rest of them would be out of luck. I heard a frog over here in this little swampy area. Oh man, I let my cigarette go out and I left my lighter back over yonder. Now there is two types of little vehicles over here. Oh, the indoor soccer thing is open. They got that back door propped open. Let's see if we can see what kind of vehicles them are there. That is the Dalton State College Roadrunners, I think. Good afternoon, Miss Jasmine. How you doing? How you doing? I do believe that is the Dalton State College Roadrunners. Here is their emblem. That is the Dalton State College Roadrunners symbol. We are here by the Ken White Indoor Practice Facility at the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department here at the Lakeshore Park in Dalton, Georgia. So maybe this is actually the Dalton State College soccer team over here. Hey, are y'all with Dalton State College? No. Well, let's see if the front doors is open. You seen that back door was propped open. Hey, how y'all doing? Are y'all with Dalton State College?
We just played them yesterday.
Did you really? Did y'all beat them?
Yeah.
Hey, we got somebody here that beat Dalton State College. We are live on YouTube. Where y'all from? Kentucky Wesleyan. How bad y'all beat them?
It's a nail biter.
Oh, it was a nail biter, but they did beat them. Looky here, Dalton puts all this money into that there indoor practice. That big old soccer field, they got the big old field over at Dalton State College, and somebody from out of town come whoop them up good. You know what I mean? I see why y'all like to practice in here. It is cool in here.
We got the ball out of the net way more than they had to.
I hear that now. What are y'all doing? You should do relays?
No, recovery day. Man.
Oh,
recovery day.
yeah, but they look like they running. They relaying. They call this recovery. I call this exercise. You know what I mean, Vern? When I recover, I lay down. I don't run. Y'all see that? They call this recovering. Oh, EagleNick calls that working out. But hey, I guess that's how you beat that there Dalton State Roadrunners is you want to recover like this right here, see?
Gotta recover. Gotta recover.
Gotta recover. Hey, we appreciate you, sir.
What's your YouTube channel?
EagleNick Audits.
EagleNick August.
Eagle. 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 NICKAUDITS. All one word.
Awesome.
Hey, today is my 8-month anniversary of being creating content. God's blessed me. Look,
That's awesome, man.
7,266 subscribers.
That's a lot.
Hey, I'm
That's
telling
a
you.
lot. Keep it going.
I know people on there been on there 4 years, and they barely, some of them got less than 500, some of them got 1,500. Hey, God is good all the time.
Amen, brother.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. We really do.
Sir, what's your YouTube?
EagleNick Audits. It's got a big gold eagle on it.
All right.
You can just look up EagleNick and you'll find me.
All right.
Y'all have a blessed day, brothers.
Go Dogs.
Coup people right there. The coup people said they beat them there Dalton State College Roadrunners. Now, this is a woman who works for the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department. I've seen her over here a few days. There's that butterfly again. I miss you too, Becky, if that happens to be you, girl. But now this lady comes over here and opens up them bathrooms on the women's side, doing something in there, but they do not leave them unlocked. It looks like she comes over here and cleans them every day. But what is the use in cleaning a restroom if you do not let the public use it? You know, it is a public restroom, but it is not publicly accessible. City government. And of course, it came from Brooker Ford, which is local here in Dalton, Georgia. You'll see it does not have any markings on it other than a government tag. It does not say Dalton Parks and Recreation Department or any branch of the government in Dalton. But it does have a Dalton Parks and Recreation Department tag. Now, they usually have the Dalton Parks and Recreation emblem on the side of their vehicles. Now, I did think I seen it said that it was a flex fuel vehicle. Yep, flex fuel. Let's check out the tires. Tires look pretty decent. Looks like it could use a washing. But now that lady went in these restrooms on the side. Now, like I said, they usually clean these restrooms. Hey, how come they don't never have the restrooms open? You know, they're public restrooms, but the public can't use nothing but that there porto toilet. It gets mighty hot in there. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. She said she's sorry about something, but she don't have to be sorry. You know, just asking questions. Like I said, they open them women's bathrooms every day to do something, but they do not open them to the public for some reason. You know, I don't know why she was saying she was sorry, but that is all right, ma'am. You do not have to be. EagleNick is not sorry. I'm sorry that you feel you have to be sorry. But you do not have to be sorry. We appreciate you, though. I think she said I would have to talk to someone there. Now, you could see, is just someone who comes up. I don't know what she's doing. I do not see no reason in cleaning a bathroom every day when nobody don't never get to use it. Thank you for that love from Texas. Now, we had that there Kentucky Westland College inside the Ken White Indoor Practice Facility. They were practicing. Now, they said they defeated the Dalton State Roadrunners yesterday. Now, I would like to have been able to live stream that match. Now, EagleNick audits would show you inside this here restroom that there porta toilet, but it is against the law to record in a restroom, and it might be the same in a porta toilet. And as you all know, EagleNick does not break the law. Now, I see a piece of trash over here I can pick up on the way back to the trash can. head back over here and light my cigarette back up. Maybe my bicycle is still sitting over here. Looks like somebody's little Debbie wrapper. See some piss inks on it. Now, I'm sorry, YouTube, but we always call them piss inks. They don't call them inks. Now, that is not profanity. That is actually what they are called. There's some of my crow buddies out there. Now, I might have to hurry and get this in that garbage can before them piss inks try to bite me. I just don't understand why that woman comes over here all the time cleaning them restrooms when they never get used. Now, they might unlock them when the Dalton State College Roadrunners comes over one-sided, having a public restroom locked to the public, but having them accessible to them their schools. Now, this is the Dalton Parks and Recreation Department. This is not Dalton State College. That soccer field, that track, that indoor practice facility, those restrooms, this gazebo, and all these tables, them tennis courts here, up yonder, over here, were all paid for by taxpayers' money. Yet when they come over here to the park, they have to use that one single porto toilet there because they have the bathrooms locked up. Now, you see that lady is in that one bathroom and been in there for about 10 minutes or longer cleaning it up. I don't see what she could be cleaning when nobody gets to use it. Not that EagleNick audits has ever seen. But it is what it is, if you know what I mean, Vern. So we're going to set the phone down for a minute. Prop it up on that there soup can. Good afternoon, Mr. Fred Hinkle from the cornfields of that there Indiana. EagleNick Audits appreciates you immensely. Now, it looked like that woman was going around to the other side to clean them there men's restrooms that they do not let the public use. Hey, Dalton Parks and Recreation Department, what is up with them there bathrooms being locked to the public and only have access to one of them there little porto toilets? You know, if these 10 people got to use the bathroom, one of them could end up defecating or urinating on herself before they would be able to get in that there little porto toilet. Now, you've got 2 women's bathrooms and 2 men's bathrooms. Y'all need to get them there bathrooms opened up to the public, seeing how they are public restrooms. You know what I mean, Vern. Stop playing favoritism. Stop playing favorites. Equal opportunity for all. United we stand, divided we fall. EagleNick all this is smoking a 24/7 red 100s box, and I'm drinking that there cherry flavored drink mix from Walmart, which is the Great Value brand. Now, I also have one of them there Hawaiian Punch, fruit punch bottles of water here. Now, EagleNick might ought to sit down and drink some of that there drink because it feels like it's getting pretty warm. Now, that there lady is a-leaving. She only cleaned one of them bathrooms, it looked like, but I don't see why they clean them, like I said, when they're not being used. Now, she took that bucket she had around to the back there, so maybe it is a drop-off rather than somebody cleaning something. You know, they might have been putting something over there for somebody to pick up. You never know. All right, baby Gunner and baby Hazel Grace, y'all quit fighting now. Yes, sir, John. How you doing? Harsh. How you doing, Harsh? Try not to be so harsh. Old EagleNick Audits is fair to all. Let's see who all we got in here. Pooh Noah. Jasmine Trammell. She B. Glad to see ye. Trading Space, Trade Space, how you doing? Thank you. Jizz Wizard. John, holy moly. Good evening, Toby Petty. How you doing? Hey, if you're going to be Petty, at least be Toby Petty or Richard Petty or Tom Petty. Don't be that there Kyle Petty. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, Kyle Petty can't drive worth a crap. Now, his son, Adam Petty, could drive one of them there race cars, but unfortunately, he was killed in an accident on the track. See if I can't show y'all all them turtles out here again. They are all lined up over there. There's a bunch in the water. Look. There's a big one. There's a big one over there. It just went under. This one went under. There was a big one right here. But there's a bunch over here on them logs. Wait till you see them. I hear a duck, buddies. Hey, duckies. Our duckies is staying out of that there sun up and under this walkway. Check out all them turtles. There's another tree way down there, boy. There's turtles everywhere. There's one right out yonder. But the rest of them sitting out there in the sun, soaking up that dar sun. See a big one right over there by itself. It must be one of them loner turtles. Said, I'm a loner. I'm a rebel. But it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here today. That sun is shining bright. Boy, it's shining bright, blinding old EagleNick. Way off in the distance over where you see that vehicle park, that is the Dennard Lake. We are at the Lakeshore Park. Now look, there comes somebody around through there. That might have been who picked up that there drop-off, if you know what I mean. They just came around from the back of that there building, and like I said, all them bathrooms is locked. So that could be a drop-off because that lady's there every day. I don't know why she would be there every day when they don't use the restrooms. At least I've never seen them being open where anybody can use them. And our ducky buddies is up and under right here. Hey, baby, where's your little baby at? Now, one of them ducks has got a pretty little duckling that's real small. I mean, it's just a little bitty thing. Now, there's some of them brown ducks that had 2 good-sized chicks. I wouldn't even call them chicks no more because they was pretty good size. But see, they are smart. They're staying up in under here. There's them them brown ducks. They're staying up in under here out of that sun so it's not get roasted. Hey, babies, I'm not going to bother y'all. That white duck there's a little bit in the sun. But them little brown ones, they're staying up in under there to stay out of that sun. That one under there is a little bit smarter. It's way up under there. Here's some of them over here, too. Now, that little baby duck is in there somewhere. I don't see it. There's actually 3 of them back there. So they are smart enough to stay out of that there sun. Oh, EagleNick Audits was up there under the shade for a little bit, but came out here. It is mighty, mighty hot out here. But I would say it is even hotter if you're on that there track. I'd say that track heats up pretty good. If I was them there fellas out here playing on that field, I think I would rather be inside in that indoor practice facility because it was air conditioned and it did feel mighty, mighty good. Now, once again, that was the Kentucky Westland State College soccer team that was inside practicing. Said they beat them Dalton State Roadrunners yesterday. It was a nail biter the whole time, but they finally did defeat them. Now, they did say go dogs as I was going out. I guess some of them like them there Georgia Bulldogs. My crow buddies is still over there in them there pine trees. I see another cigarette duck here I can pick up and put in the garbage. Little piece of trash. I try to keep his trash picked up when I see it. Here's another one. Now, I always throw mine in the garbage because I do not want to leave litter on the ground. I try to pick it up anytime I see it because, look, here's a ball bearing. I wonder what that came out of. A single ball bearing. Them there piss ainks, I throw that stuff in the garbage there, had them on it, John. They are right there on that pack. Look. Looks like they all done went down in the garbage can finding something else to eat. I still see one crawling around down in there. There's some of that there mountain lightning. Now make sure you go, if you go to that there Walmart, you try that there mountain lightning because that is some good stuff right there, and it is a whole lot cheaper than that there Mountain Dew. Now that mountain lightning is $1 for a 2 liter. Them Mountain Dews is over $2 for one, so you can get 4 liters for the price of one 2 liter. And actually, I think it might be a little bit less. Look, that thing sure is rusty on one side. That almost looks like an eyeball. I got my eye on you. Hey, Pooh Noah, what you talking about? You ain't no true hillbilly if you saying it's trash. That darn mountain lightning is all right if you asked old EagleNick. Now, that darn Mountain Dew might taste a little better, but it costs twice as much. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, I done let them there drinks get hot. Good afternoon, super. That there white lightning, now that is a different story altogether. Mighty pleasing, them corn squeezings. Woo, white lightning. G-Man, He-Man, Reverend near Stew, looking for the place where he kept his brew. Yeah, the train track's only about 2 miles away. There will be some trains probably at some time or another. Now, John EagleNick actually has a few live streams where I'm under the Walnut Avenue Bridge to where I've got 4 or 5 trains on the live stream. If you would like to check them out. I appreciate your comments on them there shorts that EagleNick did of me singing. I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. I can hear a train now. The old EagleNick audit's left ear has got stopped up and it's sort of affecting my hearing. If y'all bear with me, I'll try to relieve that. Ow! If I don't fall down and break my neck tripping over that there table, I hit my leg on this table here. It felt like I tore off the back of my leg. Them there tables can do a number on you. Look at that. Right, let me get it where it ain't zoomed. I can't even see it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It knocked the skin off of me anyway. Boy, that hurt like hell. Them there undersides of them benches, if you don't watch it, can do a number on you. Especially when you're blind in one eye, like old EagleNick audits. That's where it knocked that skin off of me. And I know y'all probably thought them there were trees, but them wasn't actually trees. Them were actually the hair on old EagleNick's leg. What I have left where that there thing knocked it off there. Well, it actually wasn't a hornet nest, Super. That was just one hornet. I don't believe Bella hates you, John. I just don't think they know you. You know what I mean, Vern? I do not believe that anybody hates you, John. Don't get to thinking that, brother. Now, Super, it is pretty bad when all you catch when you go fishing is one of them there sunburns and some of them there dirty looks. Now, old EagleNick can get them there dirty looks and that sunburn without ever going fishing, if you know what I mean, Vern. Oh, EagleNick is one of them there Georgia hillbillies from the great, not so great state of Dalton, Georgia. Of course, you know that already. I know you was talking to everybody else, but hey, yo, EagleNick, oh, it's just thought I'd remind you in case you got that there amnesia like my old friend, that old goat roper, Pooh Noah. Where'd you go, old Pooh Noah? Old Pooh Noah's probably enjoying a bowl of them there frosted flakes. John, I do not know that. I never know when anybody will be on except when they actually show up. Now, I do not know why my views has fell off the way they have. I don't understand. I do not know if YouTube is holding people back, limiting the amount of people that can come on to my live stream at one time. Because if you will look back on my live streams 2 months ago, I was getting from 20 to 70,000 views, usually averaging around 40,000 views, but they have dropped off dramatically. Where you hanging them there lights? It ain't Christmas time yet. Are you hanging Christmas lights? Are you playing with them there light brights? Pooh Noah, you old goat roper. Oh, I see, Pooh Noah. So you actually go out hanging lights. That is the business you're in. Does anybody have the time? Oh, EagleNick can't see the time while I'm on the live stream. I'm figuring it should be getting close to 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's a blue jay. There's a blue jay hollering. EagleNick. It only seems to be able to say Nick. It don't say eagle. It just says Nick. Listen. That bird is hollering, Nick, Nick. I told it it's EagleNick, but it just keeps calling me Nick. Thank you there, Super. I figured it was coming up about on 2 o'clock. Yeah, them old blue jays are mean, but they don't scare them there eagles. They don't mess with old EagleNick. They might sit and taunt me, keep saying, Nick, Nick. Now, see, if 2 o'clock hits, that's usually a normal time I've been doing live streams, so we might stay on here another hour or two. Maybe pick up some of them viewers that usually comes in at 2 o'clock. Now, EagleNick is not in no hurry to go anywhere because I do not have anywhere to go eat today. They do not serve breakfast, lunch, or dinner up there at the Greater Works of Dalton. Now, old Chef Ben cooked some ribs on that grill over there at Al Rollins Park at lunchtime, but they did not get all the way done because he did not have enough charcoal. But he took the rest of them back to the Eagle's Nest, and we're going to put them in that there microwave and get them cooked the rest of the way after a while. Great to see you again, Cape Cod Cop Watcher. Jason McPherson, you country son of a gun. Oh, EagleNick, all this. I was country when country wasn't cool. EagleNick is just one of them there Georgia hillbillies from the state of Georgia. Now, us hillbillies generally call it Georgia. Georgia, Georgia, keep pulling on my reins. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Boy, my ear is stopped up super bad. My left ear is so stopped up I can't hear myself think. Ow, I hit it again. Cigarettes is everywhere around here. Somebody been smoking the hell out of some cigarettes. Georgia, Georgia keeps pulling on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Hey, anytime Cape Cod Cop Watcher, EagleNick Audits is here to help anybody he can in any way. Now, EagleNick don't have any money, but EagleNick is always here to help if I can. Yes, sir, John, you sure can, brother. Good afternoon, staying off the grid. Where have you been, my friend? Why have you been hid? You know what I mean, Vern. Now, they ain't no little old ladies over here where I'm at today, so it is safe for you to come in and it is safe for you to stay. You know what I mean, Vern. It is great to see you again, staying off the grid. Welcome to the live stream. John, I have been praying for you ever since you told me that this morning. I pray every single day for all of God's creation that He would bless and protect us all. EagleNick Audits loves everyone. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation that you find yourself in. Now, staying off the grid, I just gave you a little bit of power. Now, don't you be beating on them old ladies. You know what I mean, Vern. Somebody liked one of my messages on Facebook. Now, staying off the grid, I don't know if you would be a hero to them there little old ladies. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick doesn't have to watch them on TV. I see many of them in day-to-day life. I have a few videos where I've recorded the police in the performance of their duties. Now, some of them did not mind, but some of them didn't take it too well. Yeah, they gonna offer me a record deal, all right. I get paid more not to sing than I ever could for actually singing. Some of my most requested songs is that they're solo and far, far away. They like me to sing so low they can't hear me and far, far away so they can't see me. Now, them shorts where I was singing, I recorded those back in 2013 on my HP laptop, and I had them posted on Facebook for a while, but I think I took them down. But somehow I had them backed up onto a flash drive, and I ended up putting them somehow to where I got them on to my Motorola Pure G cell phone. Now, I did not know that I had access to them until I seen them a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, what the heck? Oh, EagleNick is going to show everybody that I'm not special, that I'm just an average common man. I might be a hillbilly through and through. Yeah, them there are my crow buddies. There's still quite a few of them over there in them there trees, and I've not heard them calling out in a good while, but I'm sure they are still there. They like to climb up into the very top of them there big old pine trees where they can stay cool. Plus, they can keep an eye on everything that is around. Now, some people think so EagleNick Audits is crazy because I call them my crow buddies, but they actually let EagleNick Audits know when there are police officers around. Believe it or not, I'm not Ripley's, but you can believe it or not if you know what I mean, Vern. Super EagleNick Audits does not know how to pick a banjo. I only know how to pick a fight and pick my nose. And I can only do one of those real well, if you know what I mean, Vern. Good afternoon, Enzy. How you doing? Boy, my old left ear just will not come unstopped. Okay, I want to tell you something, Enzy. Oh, EagleNick doesn't really like to drink because, you know, there's so much went on in my life. My wife being passed away. You know, I still wear my wedding ring even though she's been deceased for coming up on 6 years. But if I happen to do any of that there drinking, I always get to thinking, and then I feel like old Hank Williams Sr., and I might say, there's a tear in my beer 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. I've tried and I've tried, but my tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even see. Oh, that's okay. It's all right. No problem whatsoever. Listen, my crow buddy actually liked that old song. He started calling out when I was singing it. There's a tear in my beer 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. I can hear a big old airplane flying over. Listen. They want me to sing them a song. Let me think of a good one they might like. Okay, give me a minute. I'm trying to think of a good one. Yeah, that's my crow buddies over there in the trees. They want me to sing them a song. Hold on, I said I'm going to. Give me a minute. Dang, don't be so bossy. I kicked the habit of drinking back some time ago. And I've tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. But the toughest thing I ever gave up was today. 'Cause old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. I had grown so used to you and all of your ways. And old habits like you are hard to break. Now I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know, for your love, I ain't found no lifesavers yet. And I've gone cold turkey 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. What was your sister's name, John? My buddy said I should have said it. And I've gone cold crow 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. But it don't make sense. I try to tell that dadgum crow it's called cold turkey. Now that crow's wanting another one, but I ain't doing no another one. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Hey, them crows like that one. I'll tell you one they really like. They like to hear me sing. Well, I've got a friend named Ramblin' Bob. He used to steal, to gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy around. Well, I found out last Sunday that Bob got arrested Monday. They got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. He said, that crow said, encore, encore. They done throwing stuff on top of this here shed. Quit throwing things. Boy, my ear is stopped up so bad I can't hear worth a crap. I'm going to show you when my ear gets stopped up what I do. I do like this. I go. And it makes my ear unstop, but my ear is stopped up so bad right now it feels like my head's going to blow up. It just won't come unstopped. My ear is super stopped up right now. Hey, John, brother, it's okay. We all cry sometimes, and don't let nobody tell you that they don't. Even my old buddy, that old goat roper, Pooh Noah, I'm sure he cries sometimes. Whether it's because he is out of that there Mountain Dew or because he don't have any of them there Frosted Flakes to pack his bow. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, it's all right, John, brother. It's okay. Yeah, Pooh cries a lot here lately then, because I don't think them there balls has been on a winning streak in a while. Now, then again, I do not know because I really do not follow them there football players, any of them. It don't matter to me who wins or loses, whether it be high school, college, or professional. I really just do not care for that type of stuff. Now, old EagleNick Audits used to really love that there NASCAR back in the day when it was really still NASCAR, when it really stood for the National Association of Stock Car Auto Racers, but now they should change the name to Boxcar, because they do not race the body styles that the manufacturers put out like they did back when Ford came out with the Ford Taurus, or Dodge came out in the early 2000s. They race a car of tomorrow, they call it. I call it a box. You know, it's like they give you this here bottle and say, everybody put your motors and transmissions in it, and you race this bottle around that track. There is no stock in stock car, if you know what I mean, Vern. One of my favorite drivers was Mr. Kurt Busch. But I tell you, I really liked those Sterling Marlin when he drove that there number 40 Coors Dodge. But one of my all-time favorite drivers of all time was Mr. Flying Ryan Newman, who drove that number 12 all-tail Dodge. Now, I also liked dang it, I can't even remember his name now, but I used to like all of them. I always liked old Bill Elliott. I liked Darrell Waltrip. Of course, Richard Petty. I never cared for Kyle Petty or Michael. I swear I'm going to win a race this year, Waltrip, whom Dale Earnhardt hired, and it said, he made the mistake of saying, you're going to win a race this year if I had to die trying. Well, that's exactly what it took for Michael. I swear I'm going to win a race this year, Waltrip. Now, old EagleNick Audits never liked that there Jimmy Johnson or that Jeff Gordon or any of them there Chevrolet drivers. I did not like them there bow tie warriors that they called them, because EagleNick Audits did not like the way them Chevy drivers cried when Ford brought out that Ford Taurus, and they was 10 Fords in the top 10 of the Daytona 500. He did not like the way them Chevy drivers cried when Dodge came back into NASCAR, and there was 10 Dodges in the top 10 of the Daytona 500. That caused NASCAR to start changing the cars, adding and taking away, doing all them there modifications. But EagleNick Audits really started losing interest in NASCAR when they did away with regular stock cars and added them there restrictor plates to them. Now, there is one driver who holds both all-time speed records. One of them was set at Talladega, Alabama. The other one was set at Daytona in Daytona Beach, Florida. Can anyone tell me who that is? Nope, it was not Richard Petty. I actually said the driver's name. The top speeds ever recorded was 210 miles an hour at Talladega and 212 miles an hour at Daytona. And both of those records are held by none other than Awesome Bill from Dawsonville, Georgia, Mr. Bill Elliott. Now, Bill Elliott's son, Chase Elliott, drives in NASCAR now and is pretty doggone good, I hear. But like I said, I do not watch it. They couldn't pay me to watch a NASCAR race. Hey, yo, EagleNick likes that there Mountain Dew, John, but it is quite expensive. That is why I drink that there Walmart brand, Great Value brand, Mountain Lightning. I like that Sam's Cola, that Dr. Thunder, that Orange Jet. I like all of the Walmart brands because they are a lot cheaper. Now, I will say this about that there Great Value at Walmart. Great Value is supposed to be cheaper than the name brand, yet that Great Value chili is higher than Van Camp's. Now, EagleNick audits would rather have Van Camp's chili than I would Great Value any day of the week, especially when Van Camp's is cheaper than that there Great Value. Now, I've not been to Dawsonville, Georgia in a very, very long time, so I do not know what they actually have there anymore. It used to just be an old hillbilly town. It is located close to Helen, Georgia, I think, in Dahlonega, Georgia. Now, Dahlonega is where they had the gold rush in Georgia. Come on, buddy. Oh, yes, sir, super. Oh, EagleNick Audits used to live in Ellijay himself. Now, I actually lived out there in that big creek area of Ellijay, Georgia. That was close to that there Cartacay River where I did a lot of trout fishing. Now, my crow buddies has got mad at me. They ain't been calling in a little bit. I believe they're keeping an eye on that big German shepherd that's over there around the bottom of the trees. Now, I hear something hitting the top of the gazebo here, so maybe they're up here throwing pine cones at me. Hey, I tell you what, there's a place over in Ellijay where they sell Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola products for a whole lot cheaper than you can buy them in them there stores. I mean, they used to be like $7 or $8 a case. But Ellijay, Georgia is a very, very beautiful place. I've not been to Ellijay in quite a few years, since before my wife passed away. Me and my wife actually lived over there in Ellijay in the Big Creek area with her father before he passed away in 2008. So I would say it was probably 2008 or 2009 was the last time that I actually was in Ellijay, Georgia. So nearly 14, 15 years. Now, I used to ride through Ellijay, Georgia when I would go up there to that Murphy, North Carolina, to that Harris River Valley Cherokee Casino. I hope our friend Mr. Alan Davis has a safe trip when he's on his way. He said he was leaving out sometime today to be headed to Florida to go down there for his oldest daughter's funeral. I've been praying for Mr. Alan Davis and all his family, because a parent is never supposed to bury their children. Yeah, the river that runs through Ellijay, Georgia actually goes right behind the Dairy Queen. Now, right there, just a little bit below the Dairy Queen, is where the state record rainbow trout was caught, unless there's been one caught any bigger since then. They have a whole lot of apple orchards in Ellijay. Now, EagleNick audits used to go over and pick apples when I was a kid. Now, I see that girl and that young gentleman coming down through here, walking down the track again. They both have a rod and reel this time, going over here to do a little fishing. So maybe she was actually fishing for a new boyfriend. But old EagleNick audits used to love to fish. I used to eat, sleep, and dream fishing 24 hours a day, especially when I was a little kid. I spent every waking moment fishing all I could. Now, when I was a kid, they would always tell me to use my EagleEye to find us some fish hooks when we would go over there at that there Dennard Lake to go fishing, when it was 3 separate lakes. We always called it the old pond, even though there was 3 of them. No, they're headed over here to, look, I'll show you where they're going. They're going over here to do some fishing. Look, there's that big old German Shepherd over there playing under the bottom of the tree. Let me find it. There it is. That big old German Shepherd's laying under the bottom of the tree there. Its owner's back over here. That big old dog's laying over here by the tree, and them crows is over there flying around like, get away from my tree. My crow buddies, they're up there in the tree somewhere. They ain't been calling out in a good while, so I know there ain't no police coming up. Welcome back, Miss Jasmine Trammell. How are you doing? Great to see you again. I hear somebody on a motorcycle. I think they're over there at that there Dennard Lake. And I do not know if they're actually over there fishing or what. Now I see this older gentleman who rides a bicycle. He looks like he's about 70 years old. Check out this bike if I can pull it in. He's got 2 or 3 different bicycles he rides. This in here sits real low. He always wears that real bright clothing to make sure he's not run over when he rides. He's a real nice older gentleman. That is how he stays active, getting out riding his bicycles. So we're getting some darker clouds coming in, so it could end up coming a rainstorm for us over. I can hear a train if you're still here, John. You hear that train? Now there's that big German Shepherd. That German Shepherd, that's like it's looking for my crow buddies. It's over there smelling around where they was on the ground a while ago. That may be why they not been making any sound up in that tree. They're in that big middle tree. I think they're up in the very top where that dog can't see them up there. I'm going to go over here and throw this cigarette butt in the garbage can. I made sure it's out, as you can see. Now, them people's over there fishing. Now, that is a swampy area. I think the only thing they probably catch would be turtles. Now, there is a little bitty pond right over here, look. Looks like it's covered in moss now. Good afternoon, James. How you doing, my friend? Let's see if the internet will stay on where I can show y'all this little pond over here. Now, them ducks like to hang out over here. I've seen more fish in this thing than I've seen over here at Dennard Lake or in that little swampy area. But a lot of turtles in it as well. By. I was over here by. I heard a bullfrog. Look, there's something just took off right there. So that boy and girl would have better luck over here than in that little swamp. I've seen a lot of bluegill and some small bass in here. Now, there never used to be water over here. This happened when they was trying to drain Dinner Lake over there. When it was 3 lakes, they made it into one big old giant mud hole. And somehow it caused the water to flood back and create that swampy area over here. And some of it got over here to this side. Hey, EagleNick Audit says eat that there loggerhead turtle. Now, there is 7 different kinds of meat tastes in them. Now, it was back when I was a kid. That's a little bit darker of a cloud right here. It could end up dropping some rain before it's over. Look, there's a little bird running on the ground. Behind the building, you probably won't be able to see it. Oh, it's hiding. Somebody tagged this building with a big old heart, E and S. How you doing this afternoon, James? I hope you're doing okay. Well, I see that there Westland, Kentucky Westland College headed out. Been in there doing that practicing inside the Ken White Indoor Practice Facility. Actually, they wasn't practicing. They said they was just, forget what they called it. Oh, Pooh Noah, that goat roper, knowed what it was, but he's not in here now, I don't think. Now, this gentleman right here has been doing a lot of running. He looks to be as old as EagleNick. No, EagleNick can't run like that anymore. Let me ask you, hey, have y'all ever tried that little pond right here? They some fish. You got a better chance of catching fish right there in that little bitty pond than that swamp. But right behind that building, there's a little pond, got a lot of bluegill and bass in it. Now, I seen another one of them butterflies up there around the tennis courts. They did not act like they was too interested in actually catching any fish because, like I said, about the only thing you're going to catch over there is a bunch of them there turtles because it is full of turtles. Now, EagleNick says when you got a girlfriend as pretty as that, I wouldn't be worried about fishing either if I was him. There goes that big old beautiful butterfly flying around out there. I've been seeing them big, beautiful butterflies flying everywhere here lately, so I miss my wife too, so maybe she misses me as well. It's flying across that field now. Oh, there was another one. Oh, Chef being all right. Now, when I came over here to do the live stream, he was over there at Al Rollins Park. He had used a grill to cook us some ribs. but he did not actually have enough charcoal, so they did not get done all the way. So he was going to take them back to the eagle's nest to where we could finish cooking them in the microwave. Now, the night before last, which would have been Wednesday night, that there Chef Ben didn't come home because he was helping one of them there homeless ladies take care of her dog and to carry all of her possessions up the top of a dugout mountain to a new camp where she had set up her tent. He stayed out in the sun all day and he got real red, got a good sunburn on his legs. Said he slept on the ground that night. Good afternoon, Captain. How are you doing? EagleNick Audits appreciates that there love from New Jersey. EagleNick hopes that you have hit that there subscribe as well. Checked out my shorts and my videos. Boy, it's getting hot out here. And I still got this here bottle of Hawaiian Punch, fruit punch, but it has got a little bit warm, but I'm still going to drink it because I do not want to get dehydrated. Captain Swaggerific. That is a unique and awesome YouTube handle. No, brother, I don't have advice for anything like that. Welcome back, Pooh Noah, you old goat roper. Yeah, Captain Pooh Noah might can give you some advice on that there situation if you will inform him of what it was. Nope, Super, I've never heard of it, and I've been down to Kennesaw, Georgia, but it has been quite a few years. Now, back in my younger days, I used to travel all up and down the interstate, all the way to Florida and back. EagleNick Audits had a girlfriend who lived in Zephyr Hills, Florida. Melissa, if there's any chance you might would see this, Melissa Akins, I hope you're doing all right, lady. Ain't seen or heard from you in a very, very long time. What did I tell you there, Captain? Old Pooh Noah's one of them there goat roping hillbillies from eastern Tennessee, and he's got a lot of that there logic. I appreciate you fielding that there question for old EagleNick, Pooh Noah. Old EagleNick does not like to give out life-changing advice because old EagleNick don't want to give out advice that somebody might regret taking in the long run, if you know what I mean, Vern. Shot through the heart and you're to blame, baby. You give love a bad name. And I'm wanted on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted dead or alive. And I walk these streets, a loaded 6-gun on my back. I play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere, and I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces, and I've rocked them all. And I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Yeah, right. You must be tone deaf like old EagleNick. Ow, it says there, super. Ooh, she's a little runaway. Daddy's girl learning fast all the things she couldn't say. Ooh, she's a little runaway. Oh, EagleNick loves that there Bon Jovi too. Hey, I love you too, Captain. I love everybody. I even love that there old goat roper Pooh Noah. Even though he drinks that there Mountain Dew, and he says that there Mountain Lightning ain't no good, because old Pooh Noah, he likes them there frosted flakes also. You know what I mean, Vern? Get you a bowl. Hey, yo, EagleNick out. It says it every day. I want people to do one of two things: spread the love or spread the hate. To either way, to EagleNick, it's great. If people love me or they hate me, I hope they share my shorts and my videos. That way they can be more people either love me or hate me, but I am what I am, and that's all I can be. I am a redneck hillbilly from Georgia, don't you see? You know what I mean, Vern. Des Appleton, thank you so much for that there love from the UK, that there United Kingdom. It is a honor and a privilege to EagleNick Audits to see you in the live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. And please, if more than anything, share my shorts and my videos. EagleNick Audits would greatly appreciate it if I could get everybody to just share the heck out of my shorts and videos. Because every time somebody shares my videos or my shorts, it helps out in a great way. Hey, them there old Scottish hillbillies are pretty doggone cool to old EagleNick Audits. You know what I mean, Vern? They ain't afraid to wear them there kilts. And when they're drinking that there liquor, you better not say nothing about it or it might get you killed as well. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, Pooh Noah, you're from Tennessee. What you talking about, brother? You should be pushing that there Climax moonshine made by old Tim Smith. Or some of that there moonshine made by, dang it, I can't remember their names. The two dudes from Moonshiners. I can't remember what theirs was called, but some of it was apple pie and different flavors. But that old Climax moonshine by old Mr. Tim Smith that was on that there Moonshiners, and I've heard that is some pretty awesome stuff. She said, "You're just a Coca-Cola cowboy. You got a Eastwood smile and Robert Redford hair. But you walked across my heart like it was Texas. And you taught me how to say I just don't care. Yeehaw!" Yeah, EagleNick Audits does not believe in that there Tammy Wynette song Divorce. Now, I love Miss Tammy Wynette, and I love that there song. But what I mean is, EagleNick Audits does not believe in that there divorce. Because I grew up listening to that there Mr. Jerry Reed. That's why EagleNick still wears his wedding ring, even though his wife has been passed away going on 6 years. Because old EagleNick knows when you get one of them divorce becomes final today, that it'll end up being, she got the gold mine, I got the shaft. They split it right down the middle, but to give her the better half. Oh, it all sounds mighty funny, but it hurts too much to laugh. She got the gold mine, but I got the shaft. Mighty, mighty pleasing, them corn squeezings. Woo, white lightning. Yeah, but all that there truly great liquor comes from that there corn. You know what I mean, Vern? They ain't nothing like it, that there corn liquor. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it. Like I said, February the 19th will be 6 years. Now, she wasn't but 37, so she would have been 43 on her birthday, April the 2nd of next year. And I really do miss her every single day. I thought it would get easier, but it ain't got any easier. It just seems to get a little bit harder. Woo, doggy. I did not realize we've been on here for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Now, it should be getting real close to that there 3 o'clock. In about a minute and a half or 2 minutes and a half, depending on how close or far off I am on judging that there time. Hey, there's still a lot of them there moonshiners that makes it the exact same way. Now, EagleNick could tell you the greatest moonshiner that ever lived was that there Mr. Popcorn Sutton. Now, it is said that he made the best moonshine that money could ever buy. Rest in peace, Mr. Popcorn Sutton. Now, old Popcorn was a true blue, bona fide, through and through hillbilly, and he proudly said it. Now, EagleNick Audits feels the same way. I may not wear them there overalls, but when the weather is right, old EagleNick Audits will be wearing them there blue jeans. You know what I mean, Vern? It won't be much longer. And I can tell you right now, you will not see old EagleNick Audits wearing them there shorts. But I will be wearing them there blue jeans. Oh, EagleNick, when I was a teenager, I'll tell you the things that were popular in the fashion industry was them there Izod Locusite t-shirts, them there penny loafers, and them there Levi's blue jeans. Though EagleNick Audits will tell you now that I do not wear Levi's. EagleNick Audits likes them there Wrangler jeans that you can purchase at that there Walmart Supercenter. And old EagleNick thinks them there Wrangler jeans are awesome. Now, old EagleNick has a couple of pair of them there Lee jeans. I have one pair of carpenter style Lee jeans and one pair of them there straight leg Lee jeans. I have 2 pairs of them there Carhartt pants, one of them the light brownish color and one pair of them there green. Now, EagleNick has wore them there green Carhartt so much that I about wore out a hole in the backside that I had to be careful when I wear them or I'll be showing off them there underwear, if you know what I mean, Vern. But hey, at least they will be there because I do not wear them in the buff. Hey, Pooh Noah, there's a lot of them there hillbillies that would whoop your butt. They heard you say that about old Mr. Popcorn Sutton, because he did not have a job, but he provided something that they was a lot of people wanted. And I tell you what, if you study the history of moonshine, that was how a lot of people in Appalachia fed their families. That's how they kept food on the table and clothes on their children's backs and shoes on their feet. Vern, dry herb voter, glad to see you. You know what I mean, Vern. Hey, you have a awesome day, Captain. EagleNick will be back at 7 p.m. or a little after. Hope to catch you then. Brett C., how you doing, brother? Glad to see you again. Oh, yes, sir. Old Popcorn Sutton made the best corn liquor you could ever have go across your lips. Hey, you are very welcome, Captain. It is an honor to see you, my friend. You remember what old Pooh Noah said, that old goat roper? You ain't leaving, are you there, Pooh Noah, brother? If you're headed out, Pooh Noah, I love you, brother. You take care now. I guess we're going to get ready to end this here live stream, because if I'm about right, I'm sure it's a little bit after that there 3 o'clock. I've been on here for 2 hours and 14 minutes. All right, Pooh Noah, you have a safe trip back to that there house, brother. Make sure when you get back home to get you one of them there cold Mountain Dews, and make sure you enjoy a bowl of them there Frosted Flakes. Make sure you think about old EagleNick audits when you're having them Frosted Flakes, and remember, they're great. Now, again, like I said, I hope our friend Mr. Alan Davis has a safe trip on his way to Florida today. He is coming down from Maine, traveling all the way to Florida to attend his oldest daughter's funeral, and I send out my sincere condolences to Mr. Alan Davis and all of his family. But EagleNick Audits would like to truly thank everyone who comes on to any one of my live streams. I would like to thank everyone even more who subscribes to my YouTube channel, who likes, shares, and comments on my shorts, my videos, and my past live streams. EagleNick Audits would really appreciate it if when you watch my shorts, my videos, and my past live streams, if you would let them there ads play. so that EagleNick audits can receive a few pennies every day that is paid by the advertisers for them their ads. Now, EagleNick would like to say before I go that when you are out and about during your daily life, if you happen to see anyone who looks like they may be struggling or hurting, to not just pass them by. Please don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye, because you never know when it could end up being you in the same kind of situation where you are lost, alone, and just don't know what to do. We are all supposed to love everyone and treat them just like a brother. Take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. EagleNick audits. I am EagleNick. I'll be back around 7 p.m. But for now, I'm out.